So this problem, I'm going to go ahead and start by underlining all of the given information. And based on all the given information and on what it's asking, I can infer that the equation that we're going to be using is going to be MCAT equals negative MCAT. The reason being is that I notice that they give me two masses. They give me two temperature initials and then a final temperature. And they also gave me the heat capacity of water, although it's not stated, and they expect you to know that heat capacity of water is 4.18. Now it's asking for me to find the heat capacity of the final variable. So I'll go ahead and label this. This is going to be our water. This is going to be our unknown substance. And then it's asking two questions. What is the heat capacity of the unknown substance? And could the substance be pure gold? So to answer the second question, you would need to know that the heat capacity of gold is 0.1256. So what this means in relation to our answer is that if our answer matches this, then that means that our substance is gold. If it doesn't, then it's not. So let's go ahead and find out. But first, I want to rearrange this equation so I've isolated the heat capacity. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. And also, triangle T can be rewritten as temperature final minus temperature initial. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna skip a step and write it. So I'll also write the subscript, so I don't forget. Okay. So now plugging in, I'm gonna get 15.2 is the mass of water that we are given. Heat capacity of water is 4.18. I think 4.18 being the heat capacity of water is something that should be memorized because it's used so often. And then the temperature final is given to us as 26.3 degrees Celsius minus the initial temperature of the water is 24.7. Okay, so the mass of our sample substance is 2.74. And then the change in temperature is given to be, the temperature final is 26.3, and the temperature initial is given to be 72.1. So let's go ahead and solve a step. But first I want to look at the units. Let's see. Cancel. These will cancel in the next step. I'll do that. And that should leave us with the joules over grams times degrees Celsius, which is what we want. Okay, so I went ahead and skipped a step here. But essentially, this is what your answer is going to be, because this number right here is going to be 1.6. And then this number right there, 45.8, negative 45.8. And then the units cancel. And the degrees, or I'm sorry, the negative symbols cancel. So go ahead and solve, and we're given, once we solve, for the answer to be 0.81 joules over grams times degrees Celsius. So this answer does not, it's not what the heat capacity of gold is. Therefore, you would write a complete answer. It could not be gold. Not be gold because they have different heat capacities. And then that would be your entire answer. And then this down here just means heat capacity. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.